Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a highly anticipated development called Gulf Trails. For those of you tracking the latest in high-end real estate, this is one you're definitely going to want to pay attention to. We're talking about a true modern sanctuary here, a place where the serenity of nature just seamlessly meets absolute architectural brilliance.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to take a journey today, starting with a broad welcome to Gulf Trails, then we'll check out the playground for leisure it offers, and step right inside the residences themselves. And hey, for all you financially minded folks out there, don't worry, we'll absolutely be getting to the hard numbers with the specs, pricing, and the full payment plan.
First up, welcome to Gulf Trails. We're going to start with the big picture here and just take a nice, expansive macro view of this incredible sanctuary. Just take a look at the sheer scale of this master plan. It's really something, isn't it? Notice how the residential clusters aren't just, plunked down next to a park. They're literally interwoven with the nature around them. You've got these breathtaking, sweeping stretches of greenery and those super calming golf landscapes that actually define the whole shape and flow of the community. It's built from the ground up to be a true destination unlike any other. But listen, a sanctuary is really only as valuable as its connectivity, right? Well, Gulf Trails hits the nail on the head here. It's situated incredibly close to major global hubs, specifically Al Maktoum International Airport and Expo City. If you're looking at long-term value, understanding the proximity to these massive transit and exhibition centers is absolutely vital. You get to be framed by these lush green horizons at home while staying totally plugged into the global pulse of the city. Moving on to part two, a playground for leisure. Let's shift gears and zoom in on that vibrant community lifestyle. And this brilliantly illustrates the balanced rhythm of life you can expect living here. On one hand, you have this incredibly serene, elevated outdoor yoga area. Imagine just finding your center there at sunrise, looking out over those green fairways. But then you contrast that with a super lively, resort-style swimming pool. It's this perfect blend, catering to both that active, vibrant leisure and our deeply human need for a relaxing sanctuary to unwind in. So let's put some parameters around that lifestyle. You're looking at a highly curated suite of world-class amenities. Like we just touched on, there are dedicated indoor and outdoor yoga spaces. But the real anchor? That would be the stunning 18-hole golf course, providing those sweeping views right outside your door. Throw in a beautifully designed swimming pool and a great kids' play area, and you've got this meticulously planned space where you can just relax, connect with your neighbors, and really live your story in perfect rhythm.
Next up, inside the residences. Let's step indoors now and explore what they mean by understated luxury.
The developer's whole philosophy is perfectly summed up in this quote: "Step inside understated luxury. Clean lines and minimalist architecture set the stage for materials to tell the story with character and depth." I absolutely love that approach. Whether you're in an intimate one-bedroom or stretching out in an expansive three-bedroom home, it's all about functionality meeting artistry. The luxury here is subtle, but it's present in literally every single detail. Let's actually look at how that philosophy translates into a real floor plan. This is a one-bedroom layout, what you might call an intimate haven. Just look at the flow of this space. You walk into a foyer that brings you right past a super functional kitchen and dining area, straight into a living space that opens up to a really nicely proportioned balcony. So even in a more compact footprint, you're getting a dedicated laundry space and a master bedroom decked out in premium finishes. It's incredibly efficient, but undeniably elegant. Let's move to and see how this builds as we contrast that cozy one-bedroom with this incredibly expansive three-bedroom townhouse layout. I mean, the jump in scale here is just phenomenal. Notice that huge balcony space up top connecting the living zones? Inside, it's all about beautifully distinct areas. You've got a massive living and dining space on the lower level, a large kitchen, a guest powder room, a maid's room, and of course, 3 generously sized bedrooms upstairs. The master suite even has a massive walk-in wardrobe and its own private balcony access. This is basically a masterpiece built for a thriving family. All right, moving into specifications and pricing. Let's put our pragmatic investor hats on and talk inventory and value. First things first, we need to evaluate the inventory mix. This is absolutely crucial for understanding the market scarcity within the development. As you can see, the vast majority of units are concentrated in the smaller layouts. We're looking at 55 one-bedrooms and 83 two-bedrooms. But check out the 3-bedrooms. There are only 17 of them available. And those stunning townhouses we literally just looked at, there are only 6 of them in the entire project. That level of extreme scarcity for family-sized units is a huge factor you've got to consider if you're looking at this as an investment. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how clearly we can map the square footage directly to the initial capital required. Let's break down these entry points. The one-bedrooms offer between 719 and 755 square feet, starting at 1.25 million dirhams. Stepping up, the two-bedrooms give you quite a bit more space, over 1,000 up to nearly 1,500 square feet, and those start at 1.81 million. Then you've got those rare 17 three-bedrooms, pushing almost 2,000 square feet, starting at 2.71 million. And those 6 exclusive townhouses? A massive 2,600 square feet of space, starting at 5.25 million dirhams. It's a very straightforward, highly structured value matrix.
Which brings us to our final section, the payment plan. Let's lay out the financial roadmap for actually acquiring one of these properties. So here is the timeline. The real key takeaway here is how these payments are strategically tied not just to the calendar, but directly to construction milestones over a multi-year horizon. You start off with a standard 10% down payment on booking, but get this. Your first actual installment of 10% isn't due until September 2026. After that, payments totally align with physical progress. You pay 10% when construction reaches 40% in October 2028, and another 10% at the 80% mark in August 2029. This staggered, milestone-based approach takes you all the way up to the final 20%, which is only due at 100% completion, currently slated for October 2030. It gives you incredible visibility for your long-term capital planning. We've covered a lot today. The macro location, the world-class amenities, the carefully crafted floor plans, and of course, the hard financial data. The overarching theme from the developer for Golf Trails is your home, your story. So looking back at everything we've unpacked in this explainer, I'll leave you with this final, provocative thought. Are you ready to write your next chapter in perfect rhythm with nature and luxury? Thanks so much for joining me today, and I really hope this deep dive gave you the clear, structured insights you were looking for.
Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell icon to stay updated with all our new videos.